Namaste, everybody. So, one of my favorite sayings is that you are not a physical human having a spiritual experience right now. You are, in fact, a spirit being having a physical experience. One of many physical experiences. But right now, in this space-time illusion, at this point in the space-time illusion, this is a very incredible time to be here. And your energy, your spirit energy really wanted to be here for this time. As difficult as it knew that it would be to be human incarnate right now. You know, the end of an old age and the beginning of a new age, Aquarius being the new age. These transitions are never easy. And humanity are waking up out of a very long dream to the true reality, which is that of you are a spirit being, an infinite and eternal spirit being. You are an energy being. We now know that everything that we call physical, that we used to call physical matter, is energy. Everything is light, and ultimately energy. Beyond the light is energy. Ultimately, every single thing in this physical universe is photons, packets of photons vibrating at certain rates of frequency. In the one field, there's ultimately only one field with many vibratory differences to that one field. But we are spirit. We're spirit just having an experience within what we call the manifest creation. So you are not human. None of us are human. Not really. Ultimately, you are spirit. A spirit temporarily inhabiting. I can guarantee you spend far more time as we would know it. Time does not really exist. Linear time does not exist. But what we would think of as linear time, you spend far more of that in the non-physical spirit realms, as it were to speak, than you do here incarnated as a human. I can promise you that. And the time dilation as well. So you know when you've had a dream and when you've been in the astral realm and you know that you've only been asleep for an hour or maybe 1.5 hours, but it feels like you've been there for days or maybe even weeks or maybe even months. Some people say lifetimes. I had a dream and it lasted a lifetime. You wake up, it's only been an hour or 2 hours in our linear space-time. That's because space-time is the illusion. Eternality is the reality. So, why do we do this? Because it's something to do. It's something to keep the cogs turning. If you were in some heaven-like place for all eternity, just singing and playing the harp, sat on a fluffy cloud with beautiful flowers all around you, you would want to kill yourself after just a few hundred years of that, just for something different to happen. I promise you, because you are a piece of the source. You are a piece of the one infinite divine source. You are an individualized aspect of that source, expressing itself as the vibrational energy form that your soul is, that your energy body is, that is inhabiting the human vehicle or the human vessel that you currently are entertaining. You could be male, you could be female. That could flip reverse. The next lifetime you'll be male, or whatever, or you might be in the fourth density or the fifth density. You might be a different being altogether. You've been many, many forms in many, many different realms. You have been many, many different creatures, many different things, you have been many different varieties of what we would call form, physical form. And there's no end to this. It's an eternal adventure. An eternal adventure, and that means infinity, which is difficult to impossible for a regular human being in the third density, in the 3D state of mind, to understand. You have to have jumped out of third density. You have to have experienced fourth and fifth and sixth densities, whether that's in a near-death experience, an out-of-body experience, a plant medicine ceremony, whatever, psychedelics. It's all the same. Deep meditation, meditation where you actually leave your body. It's all the same thing. I've personally done all of the above. I've used meditation, plant medicine ceremonies. I've used breathing exercises, holotropic breath work to literally leave my body. I've clinically died 3 times. I have had many near-death experiences. I've had out-of-body experiences, spontaneous out-of-body experiences. I've had them during deep, deep meditation. I've had extremely lucid dreams where I've visited other realms in the upper astral, where I've gained access to my Akashic records and literally revisited other lives, alternative lives, where I've been higher dimensional entities in high dimensional forms of the negative and the positive. We've all been negative and positive. Just because you're a positively polarized entity in this life, it doesn't mean to say that in your last lifetime or in the one before that, you weren't highly negatively orientated, because it's all part of the selection process. It's all part of the choosing process. This is the density of choice. And you have to have had many, many lifetimes in the negative and the positive polarities to decide what you truly want to follow, what you truly want to choose to follow, the positive or the negative polarity for the rest of your eternity in this octave, in this universe. Okay, so you're not human. You are right now. You're pretending to be human right now. You're human focused right now in the 3D. You're not human. We are all extraterrestrials. We are all starseeds. We are all from other realms and other places, other dimensions. Ultimately, we're all a part of the one infinite source of all that is. So keep on shining as the piece of Godhead that you are. Keep on exploring. Keep on shining. Namaste.